Hi everyone. In the next few minutes, we are going to demonstrate our project named Furniest, your furniture assistance solution. Before moving forward, we remind you to read the README file to understand what is Furniest and how to install and run the application. So upon running the application, you will see the introduction message and main menu. Okay, now let's try to go to the first submenu, which is the furniture submenu. When you choose one, it will redirect you to the furniture submenu. So upon accessing the submenu, you will be asked whether you want to use the live data or the cache data. So if you use the live data, the program will call the search result to function in the scraper module for each data sources. For data sources like Craigslist, Etsy, and Aptico, we use web scraping methods to get the data. We mostly use Beautiful Soup features to scrap the relevant data by identifying the particular text so that it can scrap the desired information. If we run through several pages to get all items on the list, for data sources like Dania, we already set up API connection, so the application will just use this channel to access the latest data. We also use a CSV file for the IKEA data source. If the user chooses to access the cache data, the program will call the get cache data module and use the functions to get the available data. All of the cache data were saved in the CSV format, and in this case, the module will read the latest CSV produced by the last scraping activity. So to shorten the time, we will use the cache data. So upon choosing between live data and cache data, the application will prompt a message for the user to input the search keyword. For this, we will try to input table. After the user input the table keyword, it will show a box plot showing where we can find the table in several sources. Like, for example, in this case, the table found in Craigslist, Dania, Etsy, Aptico, and IKEA. And then there is a box plot to show the distribution of the price. And then if we close the box plot, the application will prompt another message for the user to input the maximum price that you would like to spend. So maybe for this case, we will input 300. After we input the maximum price, it will show another histogram to indicating the maximum price, which is in this histogram. You can see there's a there's line in the 300, and then and then there is a bar chart which indicate each of the price range and the options available. Like, for example, from 0 to 100, there is around 60 to 70 options available. From 100 to 200, there is around 70 options available. So it's like distribution of the table based on the price range. So if we close this histogram, it will show the top 10 table based on our maximum price. And these top 10 products will be saved in the CSV as well.
Thank you, Edwin. So moving on to our other options, if we go to option number 2, that is to explore the nearest shops. This is for the users who don't want to do some online shopping and they want to visit the shop in person and view the products themselves. So once we select 2, this will ask us for our locality. So after we set in the location, it's going to scrape the data from Yellow Pages to find out nearby furniture shops within this area. And that is going to take a little bit of time, but then we're going to see our results here. Okay, so once we give it the location, what happens is that it's going to scrape some data, but we but we can also view our results in a visualization. So in the same directory as this file, you will see a my map HTML file that you have to open if you are on a Mac. On a Windows, this will open automatically. Within this HTML file, you can zoom in to see on the map the exact location of each shop that is near your locality. Yeah, so this gives you like the name of the shop and also their location. Okay, so now we will just close this and go back to our application program. The next option that is available to us is to find the nearest movers. The list we have for movers is only for U-Haul. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter a zip code, which would be 15217. What this does is it scrapes real life data from U-Haul's website to find out like shops nearby that would be open, what is the location and the contact number of those shops. And you can call these movers up to get your furniture moving. The last option that we have for users is to browse articles that are related to furnitures. We will select 4 for this option. So these are the most recent articles that users can read if they want to get more information on furnitures and how to style their home. Finally, the last option is number 5, which is to exit the program. If you are done with everything else, if you've decided what furniture you want, and if you've picked your movers, or if you've read your articles, you can exit the program by selecting 5. Thank you.